Hello, welcome to Divinely Different Tarot. I'm Ashley Dawn, and today we're going to do another zodiac message. Trying to knock them all out. So we have Gemini that we're going to do in this reading. I already pulled the cards because I was having so much fun trying to figure out which one I had left. And it turns out I had two left. But anyway, so Gemini's the one that came out. I'm going to start out with the zodiac moonology, the advice that comes with it, what's going on in the connection, which I've used my tarot for, and then divine purpose, like what is the purpose of this connection between the both of you, messages from your twin, and yeah, so I've noticed through the charms, and this is your connection, how you guys connect, that this is most definitely a twin flame connection. And then we also have advice. So I'm going to start off with the moonology. Obviously, Gemini came out. And the advice from moonology is the answers you need are coming, but you got to be bold and make the first move. You might have to be the one to take the initiative in this situation, including if you want answers. Like somebody may have a hard time expressing their emotions or what they feel or what they or what they're thinking, so you might have to be the one to be like, well, this is what I think and please tell me what you think, you have to be the one to make the first move when it comes to this. Okay, now what's going on with your twin flame at the moment? So I'm getting a couple different things. Obviously this is for a collective of Geminis, and y'all are you guys have a lot going on, let's just say that. Okay, so for somebody here, your twin flame is going through, currently they're going through they're seeing somebody that's close to them for who they really are. It's either somebody that's close to them or they're taking a closer look at themselves. But I feel like it's somebody that's around them. Because this person has, they hope that things will work out with them. I'm not 100% if they're talking about you, but I feel like it's talking about somebody that's very close to them that they have to sit here and take another look at. I feel like they're also discovering a hidden talent that they didn't know that they had, which brings this person a lot of hope that they can make things happen. But there's somebody else here that is their twin flame is about to make a very foolish beginning. They're going to do something that's I don't know, not the best idea, but it's inside of their mind it's a great idea. But the reality is there's too many holes in the plan for it to work. But they're not seeing that. They have this illusion that things are going to work out just perfectly, but there's too many holes in this plan for it to work out. It's they figured out, hey, I have this talent, I can do this, I can do that. I'm going to make this work. I'm going to quit my job, not have any money saved up, quit my job and make this happen. Which actually leads them down a lot of issues, a lot of problems. And actually ends up leading into a third-party situation. For a lot of you here, this is a third-party situation. Now, at first, I thought because Gemini, the lovers, is the Gemini that comes out, which, there we are right there. But this particular lovers card, because there's two other ones, came out twice. So I wasn't even trying, it just kept coming out. So anyways, I do feel like there's a third-party situation here. Somebody is in a relationship with somebody currently, but they want to be with another person. No matter what happens, somebody's going to get hurt in this three-way connection. And I feel because I don't know why, but I wrote "why" down in the little phone that she's holding up, And I was wondering, why am I writing that down? But I feel like the question is, why is this a third-party situation in the first place? I don't know. So I feel like somebody's asking that. Maybe that's you that's asking, why is this a third-party situation in the first place when we know that we're twin flames? Why is this like this? But that's because, this person needs to find, they have to find the answers within themselves, I don't know. I kind of feel like this person, they like to they're a little bit of a trickster. They like to, like, know that they have options and that they can play those options before they go to the one that they knew they should have went to in the first place. Like, I feel like that's just how this person kind of works. But you very much do inspire this person, right? I feel like you've inspired this person to take action. And I do feel like they are currently trying to take action. They are also like working on like their control issues. I feel like they may try to control too many things. Like it's an illusion that they put up on themselves. So they know that they're doing this and they're trying to get out of that, out of that habit of, like this is supposed to be this way. No, it's not. So, and so when I was talking about somebody could have quit their job and they're trying to make something out of this hidden talent that they have. I do feel like piggybacking off that, I feel like there is somebody that is like, they did this spontaneously and they're hoping for a new start with it, like completely and utterly. And they're hoping that it will bring you two together. I feel like that's something that they're really hoping this will do. So currently your twin is lost their mind a little bit. Sorry. But I mean, like for real, somebody's jumping to conclusions about things and they're not like taking it as is, like what it's supposed to be. And then there's somebody else that's like, oh, I can have my cake and eat it too. But the reality is, it's like, I mean, you can, but like, I don't know, they're not doing it in the right way. And I feel like that's going to backfire on them. All right. So what is the purpose of this connection between the both of you? It's supposed to teach you. It's supposed to teach the both of you, actually. But, like, I do feel like it's kind of brought somebody, I don't know if it's you or if it's your twin flame, but it's kind of brought one of you to the conclusion that teaching is something you enjoy doing. You like helping other people, like, expanding their minds, their horizons, and I feel like you're like, okay, well, I can do this. Like, this is going to be really cool, and it's like you put all of your energy into doing this. Like, so I do feel like it will bring somebody into the mindset of teaching, and it doesn't necessarily have to mean teaching like children or going to like, I don't know, going to school and getting a teaching degree. But I feel like for somebody, it's like you are teaching on something different than others teach. I don't know. We also have energy healing. I do feel like somebody here, one of you, is really great at energy healing, and I feel like it's like you're both are helping each other, like transform your energies, right? Like turning it into something that's a benefit to you. I feel like that's what this person was trying to do. They were trying to take that hidden talent and make it into something more. It's like they've seen you doing it with a talent of yours and you've been making money off of it and doing well with it. But like you didn't quit your like 9-to-5 job, like, and this person did. And I feel like you are still working on making both of them go, making both of them work. You're finding a balance between the both of them, and this person is not. They just kind of jumped the gun, But I do feel like there's like the balance of that, that kind of balances each other out in general. And I feel like you guys are supposed to balance each other out. You're supposed to help each other heal like these things. Like, why do you want to do this instead of like doing that? And spiritual teacher came out. So I do feel like that's what it is. Okay. So I feel like what it is that you'll be teaching is like this person's supposed to bring you into the idea that maybe you should be a spiritual teacher. Somebody that teaches something that's completely different than what you would normally teach. But it's like you help, again, broaden people's horizons. I love all that. I didn't even pay attention. Oh, I love this. I love tarot. Okay. So, yes. Definitely feel like this has brought you to the idea that you're supposed to be a spiritual teacher. That you have a unique path compared to others. So it's like when you're to do research on how to do this, like on how to go, where to go, how to do prices and all this stuff, you're not going to find much because there's not a lot of people doing it. So you kind of have to forge your own way. You have to figure out these kinds of things because not everybody has the same idea or does the same thing as you do. So it's actually pretty freaking cool. And then you have options. This connection is supposed to show you that you have options. It has definitely shown your twin flame that they have options, and they've definitely taken advantage of that. But I feel like it's also to show you that you have options. You have these options of 9 to 5 job. You have this option of doing this teacher job, a spiritual teacher. You have this option to do hustle. Like, you have many options, and it's whatever you want to do, because you're supported either way with whatever you decide to do. This connection is also supposed to bring you to talking to your angels, to actually, instead of worrying about things, actually saying things out loud and looking for the signs that will bring you closer to your divine purpose. And also children. So if you guys, could end up having children in your future, or you guys will bring children together that will grow together and learn together and actually become partners in things that they're supposed to do later. You won't see it now, but they're supposed to do later. And it's actually supposed to be very beautiful and beneficial to many others. I don't know, a little prophetic there. All right. So we're going to go with the messages from your twin, or what's going on as well. So your twin will tell you something that you need to hear through your connection or in the 3D. So your twin flame may tell you something that you really just I feel like they're going to tell you the answers that you need to hear, something you need to know. So pay attention to your psychic connection between this person, because there is always a psychic connection between your twin flame. Just pay attention to it, because they're going to tell you something you need to hear. Then it says lighter twin needs help from the darker twin now. So I do feel like the lighter twin has having some issues, and they would really like to talk with somebody, or they really need to connect with somebody so that they can, it's like feeling better about a situation that they're in. Your twin has a lot of drama going on in their life right now, but they are starting to remember the past lives that you guys have shared together. It says here your false twin flame is pretending to be your true twin flame, and I do feel like there is something here that is weirdly pretending to be something that they're not. But I feel like it's kind of talking about your twin flame in their connection. Like, the person that they're with could be trying to say, hey, I'm your twin flame. I feel like the person that they're in the relationship with is like, hey, I'm your twin flame, and it's like, no, I know this connection that's really here. And then we have your twin is looking for you, trying to find you. So your person could be looking for you, has been trying to look for you. And then we have twin with anxiety or depression leaks into each other. So one of you has anxiety or depression, both of you could, and it could be really, I heard crippling at times, where it's really hard for you to get out of bed, or really hard for you to do certain things because of anxiety. So this is just an example. I have anxiety with driving. I have a hard time driving. I get very anxious and nervous, and I just can't seem to function sometimes, but I'm really working through it. I'm really trying to work through it. But I know that anxiety leaks over into my twin flame. Now, I never had anxiety until I met my twin flame. I have had panic attacks, many panic attacks, and I have had, I guess you could call them shutdowns, but I've never had anxiety attacks until I met my twin flame, and I feel like it's because he has anxiety. But I have depression really bad, okay? And there are times where it's hard for me to function. So, and I know that leaks into my twin flame, and I don't think that they had depression as bad as they did. I feel like everybody has depression, including in this day and age, but he didn't have it as bad until I came into his life, so but those two are big things, and they kind of intermix and kind of bring both of you down, and I feel like that's kind of what it's trying to say. You need to let go of that anxiety, you need to let go of the depression, so that you guys can both feel what is true, what this connection is really supposed to be. It says your twin is very wealthy, so your twin may have a lot of money. If someone is interfering in your twin flame connection, obviously, but it also says it right here. Your twin will unexpectedly show up today. Someone close to you is jealous of your twin flame connection. And this person could be, remember, this person's already in a relationship, as we've seen over and over again, but they're deciding to leave the relationship that they're in to come towards you. They could be married. And they've decided to leave this marriage to come towards you. All right, your advice on the situation is this is true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Calling in your soulmates. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help you bring you together. So you've literally been calling this person into your life. You guys have earned separation or are about to be. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. And, you know, it's interesting because we did have that, and that did come out, like the star card, the faith, you know, like this person is trying to have faith, and I feel like you guys both need to have faith that this will work out. Like, I feel like whatever is yours will always be yours in the end. Nobody can take something that is not theirs. I mean, you're supposed to learn something from each other, sure, but, like, once that lesson is learned, it's done. It doesn't matter what you try to do to make the relationship it's not going to work. If it's done, it's done. You know, divine has a way of making things done. And then you have chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. So there's going to be a lot of chemistry between you. There is a lot of chemistry between you and your twin flame. Okay, so the way that you guys connect, somebody here is very salty about what's going on. Okay, so check out this little fucking cutie patootie. I got this little charm, right? It's a little salty one. I love charms. I think they're the cutest thing. But anyway, someone is very salty about the situation. Feels like somebody's raining on their parade. I feel like it's this person's like, okay, well, I had all these options, and now I'm starting to see that my real options, this is the real, actual, only thing, and it's not even really an option. It's going to happen no matter what I choose. And they're like, and it's like, you're not even saying or doing anything about it, but this person feels like you might be, you know, and it's like, they feel like, okay, well, now I have to actually go through this. I have to, you know, make things happen. Gemini came out, so that's funny. I do feel like you're going to be having an intelligent conversation with somebody about what is going on in their life or about what is going on in this connection. This person does not want you to blame them for what's happening. And honestly, like, I don't know. Sometimes we have to go through it in order to understand it, you know? And I feel like this person didn't understand that they had options before. Meeting you has brought, okay, I do have options, you know? They didn't know that before, you know? So, like, you have to go through in order to learn it, you know? And I feel like that's what this person's having to do. And they don't want you to be upset with them for having to learn this, like, lesson. Somebody here could really like to trip on shrooms or will be tripping on shrooms shortly. But I feel like there is somebody here that, because I was talking about the depression, and actually shrooms is really good for depression, really, really great, actually. And I feel like somebody uses that as a benefit. All right, so the 6 is very prominent here in this entire reading. But it also came out in the domino, so there needs to be balance, harmony in this relationship before you guys can come together. And I feel like you guys are both, like, working on it. I feel like you're coming a lot closer to it than they are, though. There's a lot of peace in this relationship. Like, this person has, like, it seems like they bring you peace at times. There's something about them that's very peaceful. Like, I'm hearing somebody's voice is very peaceful. And I also, I don't know, it kind of feels like, I don't know, it's like this person has a way of calming you down without even trying. 7 is prominent here too, so somebody could have been born in 67 or 76. Something could happen on June 7th or July 6th. Somebody's birthday. Definitely a twin flame connection. This is one of my twin flame charms for me. You know, opposites that are perfect for each other, complementary to each other. So I feel like that's exactly, you know, how you guys work as well. But this is all that I have for you, Gemini. I hope it was helpful. If this was helpful, let me know by hitting that like button or letting me know in the comments below. If you have any requests for videos, please let me know in the comments below. I will try to get to them as soon as I can. If you like my vibe, please subscribe. But that is really all I've got for you. I'm going to go now, so may we meet again. Bye!